Hi, my name is Gladys Ransom. I've been living in Los Angeles, California for the last 15 years. And I came up here to represent Northrop, which is back in that corner. Should be up in front with all the other signs. And I'm presently not married. I have no children. I have no children. And I come back and visit Fort Wayne every year to see my family, and I see some of you some of the time. But I've been to 3 of these class reunions, and I'm glad to see everybody. I'm glad everybody's looking well and doing well. And hope to see you in 25 years. I mean, not 25, 5, maybe 25.
I'm Tanya McGee Stevenson, and I represent Northside. I've been with Michael, my childhood sweetheart, from 8th grade, and we're still together. We have 4 children, 2 foster children, and a grandchild. Basically, I'm just glad to be here and glad to see everybody. I run into most of the ones that are in Fort Wayne off and on quite a bit, but the other ones from out of town, it's just so good to see you. You know, it's just a blessing that we all can get together like this. And everybody, like she said, everybody looks so good. You know, our kids are getting older, not us. We just getting better.
Hi everybody. I figured I better get up before Bill started fighting. He's known for punching people. No. But that's all right. I'm here representing the North Side too. The only reason the South Side was a good school because it's the oldest. Wisdom. That too. Mature. Yeah. But anyway, I'm glad to see everybody come out and to be together, you know, because it's good that we can come together, you know, and loving one another. Because if I got to think about you know, I'm but anyway, you know, it's good that we can come together like this, you know, and the unity that's in the class of 73. Because I honestly believe that we make a difference in the society, you know, regardless of where you're at, you know, whether you're out of town or in town, you know, you make a difference. And when you look at the things that's happening in the streets today and the discipline that you show your children, you know, I pray every day that your statistics don't touch our lives. You know, I know that one day we all must pay the debt, you know, but I just pray every day that it's none of our children, you know, that's in that, you know, and I believe that as long as we're giving them the love and the understanding, then everything will be all right. I'm the father of 5, I'm a divorcee, but I'm still the father of 5. I might not be with her, but I'm with them. And I just believe that we can still make it. Thank you.
Hello everybody. My name is John Mitchell. It's close. Put it up. You got me. Can you hear me now? Yeah. All right, good. After graduating from Wayne High School, I went to Purdue and graduated in '77. I've been back to Fort Wayne since then, and I'm single. I'm a proud father of a 19-year-old son. I like to say I love everybody here. And although I'm from the South Side, I feel as though I'm part of all of the city, all the high schools, and good to see everybody. So, that's all.
I'm Faith Thomas Bryson. One of the things I wanted to say before we even talk about Central, we need to talk about Central, because basically we can have Northside, Snyder, Bishop, none of Central is school. So if we want to talk about it, that's the school. That's right. That's right. Now, since I've been in Indianapolis for a number of years. I left here in 1973 and went to IU. I graduated from IU. I've been married, divorced, and you can just use your imagination for the rest. I've been through a little bit of everything, and I've survived, so that's all I have to say.
First of all, I'm nervous. I've always been nervous standing up in front of a lot of people, even in Mr. McMillan class. But I want to say first, I apologize for being late, but I'm here. I had to find my buddy. Joanne Bell. Really, Joanne Smith Bell. Okay? Second of all, I'm nervous, so excuse me. Second of all, thank you to my uncle for bringing me here, James Bond. Thank you very much. I love you so much. I'm so glad everybody made me feel so good last night. Made me feel like I was Queen Sheba. I'm from Northside. I graduated from Northside in 1971. I left in 1973, moved to Buffalo, New York. Got married, been married for 19 years, been with my husband for 20 years, got a son 19 years old, 12 godkids. And I worked for New York State Division for Youth for 14 years. I retired in 1990 because I injured my back, and my husband told me he'd take care of me. So here I am. I love everybody. I'm so glad to be here.
I want to take a quick survey, okay? By a raise of hands. No, just by the raise of hands, because I heard all these things about school, right? And when I went to school, they had buses, so I don't, we all went everywhere, every which way. But who here is from Weiser Park?
Southside, right? Yeah.
No. Who's here from what? Now, who's here from Memorial Park?
Don't let it get away with that, all right?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Art Chambers. 20 years. I've been law enforcement for the last 20 years. Alabama. I work with the County Police Department. I met a fantastic lady by the name of Martha, my wife. I have 5 kids. One day I was coming from Southside and I was kind of a big boy. And I had this guy that wanted to follow behind me. And he just came from Central. I didn't know him that well, but I remember I think it was Smart School, he used to ride my back. And we was coming home from school, and we was very competitive. He said to me, Art, I think I can whoop you. And I looked at him twice. The little fella he was. I said, Russell? I said, I don't think so. No, we lift weights and we trained together and very competitive. So we was on the corner, we took off our leather jackets. And we commenced to get it on. Blood was coming all over the place. I don't know who was bleeding, him or me. And we fought for about 30 minutes. Got up, cleaned the blood off each other, put our leather jackets back on, looked at each other, kept on walking. But I want to say to Russell tonight, I was a better man. I still have my afro.
You see there? I know the people handling the mic. Arthur, thank you very much. But it's a hereditary thing. Arthur, you didn't finish that story. The only reason I allowed you to be able to walk and leave is because we was going over your house to eat.
My name is Gregory Wyndham. I graduated from Southside in '73. All right. Gail Manning, who also graduated in '73, who was not here. I had a son who is presently attending Wabash College and doing very well. I'm presently married, working at Carpetland, selling carpet, also substitute teaching at International Business College and computer applications. And glad to be here. Enjoying myself. Also going through a divorce, so I'm here.
My name is Melvin Odom. Good evening. My name is Melvin Odom. Now, I graduated from Northside High School in 1973. I attended Central the last year they were open, 1971. And I just want to touch briefly on that. When I was a child, I lived on Division Street, and I would see the young men and young women walking down Lewis Street, coming and going back and forth to Central High School. And in my mind and in my heart, I said, one day I just want to walk down Lewis Street, go to Central, just like they do. I had a twin brother, and we would always get in trouble a lot. So I was on probation. I wanted to play basketball at Central High School when I went there. Saw Mike Witt, Lonzo Craig, a lot of other guys playing. I had the same desire, but because I was on probation, I was denied that privilege, and that hurt me. And I always held in my heart, it wasn't Coach Dillon, but it was the fact that I had made a mistake, but I couldn't accept the mistake that I had made from being turned down from playing basketball. But I carried that in my heart. And when I got to Northside, I made a vow. I said, if I ever got a chance to step up on a basketball court, I was going to put it on. And it wasn't a personal thing. It was just something that I carried in my heart to prove to myself that I could do it, that I could rebound from my past mistakes. And I needed something to encourage me from within. And when you have things inside of you and you're motivated by high standards, you can overcome obstacles in your life that you never thought you could do. But it's done with the help of God. I know we said be serious, but this is serious. And I got to Northside in 1972. And it was November 24th, I believe it was 1972, on a Saturday night. Norfolk came to town. Gene Barnes was gone. And those that were placed around him was gone, and it was just me and Northrop. I had to go up against the likes of Walter Jordan, Mike Monk, Michael Witt, My brother back there with his hand on his chin in the black shirt. That night, I had a flashback of 1971 in Central High School when I was told I couldn't play because I was on probation. I put 26 on them. Northside came out to victory. I'm not saying that in a way to put myself on a pedestal. I'm saying it in a way of encouragement to anybody in this room. I've heard people say that I'm in the process of going through a divorce. I heard people in this room say I've been through a lot of things. I heard people say things in other ways that they didn't come out and say it, but I understood. And I said what I said about me to encourage all of those out here in this audience tonight that don't give up, don't be discouraged, and in your heart, when you know that you've done the right thing and you've done all that you can do, you continue to stand and to endure. There's going to be many tests and trials in all of our lives. Some are going to be more tremendous than others. But it's the God love that's in your heart. See, when God places his love in your heart, you can endure anything. And you can love anybody. Don't ever say you can't love. Don't ever use the word hate. If you're doing it, stop. Because all you're doing is destroying yourself. I look at this class of 1973, and I've been sharing with some other members that whether you understand what I'm about to say or not, it's still true because it's been revealed to me that there's an anointing on this class of 1973. Not for us to have fellowships, not for us to have picnics, but for us to realize that we are on this earth, created for this day, and appointed for this time to go out into our neighborhoods, into our communities, and have a positive impact in our neighborhoods and in our communities this day. And I want all of us to realize, yes, we can have fun, but when the fun is over, there's always a serious side too. And wherever we are located geographically, it doesn't make any difference. The purpose is still inside of you, each and every one of you. And we all must remember that we're here for a specific purpose. We're here for God's will to be done in our lives, that he gets the glory and not us. And another thing that I like about this is that it's a lot of love in this room tonight. I'm still high from this morning. I'm not talking about high off of crack cocaine. I'm talking about high off of the anointing, the Spirit of God that we had at the prayer breakfast this morning. For those of you that are working there, God bless you. But the praises went up this morning. And I want to say this to, he's not here, but if he receives this video, I'm going to say this to Larry Freeman. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Because we love you, we're praying for you, and we'll be there for you. Larry Freeman attended the prayer breakfast this morning, and as I was taking him home, he shared some things with me that blessed me. He said, Melvin, he said, you know, I sat back in the back of that church, and I wanted to say something, but then something told me just listen. And he said to me, he said, I really enjoyed myself today. And that brought joy to my heart. I mean, if you could have saw the inside of me, I was jumping up and down on a trampoline in my heart because I felt what he felt. And there's nothing like feeling the warmth and the love of those that you've grown up with, still standing in there in the gap for you and with you when you're going through difficult situations. So I want to encourage each and every one of you. I've been through things. It's not necessary to go into all that I've been through because that's not the important thing. The important thing is that we correct those mistakes and go on and continue to stand on what we know is right. That's the important thing to do. And I love everyone in here, and every time I see you, I'm blessed to see you every year. The ones that are living here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the ones who are located out of town. Every day I see you or hear from you, it blesses me. Brother Stanley in the back. I saw him last night at the Katie's, and it took me about a minute and a half to get it in my mind who he was. And if there's any mystery man in here tonight, it's Stanley. Because everybody he went up to, they had to stand there and look at him for about a minute and a half before they realized who he was. So Stanley got the message, so now if you see Stanley coming up to you, and he just come up to you and stand and look, say, you must be Stanley.
I would like to thank everybody for coming. Sometimes it's good to see some of these people, sometimes it's not. But what is it about the south side of town? It must be the water, because a lot of y'all don't have no hair. I wanted to give you the mic.
Tell us about yourself. Don't say survivor.
I can't remember. But most of y'all know me in Northrop. When I was at Northrop, especially people like Art, especially playing football, that never had that dream to tackle me. I went to Northern Illinois after that, played 3 years of football there. Came back here to IU, graduated, got a degree in computer science. I worked for GTE, I've been there for 14 and a half years. No, I'm not married, but Miss Boston is back there. She got her finger crossed, so one of these days, June the 35th will be here. So, got 2 kids. And that's about it. Oh, I volunteered for basketball thanks to Russell, because ever since Russell got me involved, I've been doing that ever since. Trying to encourage young kids, your kids, to have a positive attitude on life. And from there.